I walked into the soul shop from the rumors, traded away my ability to love, and bought myself one more life. So when my parents led that girl through the door again, no screaming came out this time. No breakdown, no pleading, no tears. Their neglect meant nothing now. My brother's disgust meant nothing. My fiancé's betrayal meant nothing. I didn't care anymore. So why were they the ones sobbing in the end?
Annie, why are you spacing out? The new little sister's almost home. Let's go down and meet her.
Hearing that name again still made me pause. No one had called me Annie in 6 or 7 years. Turning to the boy beside me, I found Liam exactly as I remembered him at 12. Sharp suit, bright face, eyes fixed on the stairs with open excitement. One hand still hooked around my arm. I looked at those long, clean fingers and saw only the slap he gave me years later. Frowning, I shook him off at once.
Annie? What's wrong with you?
The villa doors opened before I could answer.
Liam, Annie, come down. We brought your sister home.
His eyes lit up, and he ran downstairs without me. I stayed at the landing, looking down at the warm little family below. Dad, Mom, Liam, and the girl in the middle. Pressing a hand to my chest, I waited for the old pain. Only a faint numb flutter answered. No slicing egg, no collapse, nothing. Liam and I were twins, the golden pair of the Carter family for 12 full years. A boy and a girl, lucky twins, everyone said. My parents adored us. The whole family did. Liam was only 2 hours older, yet he acted like a real big brother. He let me have everything, spoiled me into a little princess. People used to joke with Dad at charity dinners and private parties.
Your daughter's got one hell of a temper. Good thing she's already promised to Ethan, or no man would dare marry her.
Dad would go cold on the spot.
My daughter wasn't born to be handed off to a man. If nobody marries her, she stays with me. I can fund her entire life.
Mom said nothing. Liam said nothing either. They just kept piling gifts around me until I became impossible. A gemstone bracelet worth $500,000 was a casual birthday present back then. It was also the last birthday gift I ever received. When I was 12, Dad's old friend died of illness and left behind a daughter. He took her in. Her name was Chloe Lynn. From that day on, she became my sister on paper and the center of the family in truth. The love slipped away first, then the trust, then the attention. Yes, I hated her. I envied her. 2 tears from her could turn the whole house upside down. Little by little, she took everything I had. I got sharper, meaner, stranger. Then came my 18th birthday. I caught Chloe kissing Ethan in the garden. That was the moment I snapped. I demanded answers from my parents, from my brother, from the boy who claimed to love me.
Why would you do this to me?
All 3 looked at me with the same disgust.
Look at yourself. You're acting insane.
I laughed until tears ran down my face. The pain in my chest twisted so hard my whole body shook. I lunged at Chloe with the cake knife in my hand. Liam kicked me straight into a bed of thorned roses. Everyone rushed to shield her. Everyone soothed her. No one cared that what I held wasn't even a real knife, just a cheap plastic cake cutter. My parents called me mentally unstable and locked me in a psychiatric hospital. Liam's kick had done more damage than anyone admitted. I coughed blood day and night, begged the doctors over and over to call my parents. Not once did they answer. After another round of electric shocks, I died. And then I saw the soul shop. I sold every feeling I had left, including my ability to love, and bought myself this second life.
Annie, come here. Didn't you say you couldn't wait to meet your sister?
Mom stood at the door with Chloe, smiling like this was some sweet family moment.
Hi, sis.
Chloe lifted her pale little face and called me softly. I gave her nothing, just turned around and walked back to my room. The silence downstairs turned awkward fast.
Who upset her now?
She's probably just not used to having another girl in the house. I'll talk to her.
Do you think she hates me?
Chloe's voice trembled right on cue. Before my parents could answer, Liam jumped in.
No. Annie just gets moody. She's not bad. Don't cry, okay? I'll talk to her for you.
Mom and Dad laughed in relief.
That's our boy. Take good care of your little sister.
Their voices carried straight through the walls. This house still had terrible soundproofing. I hated that. Too loud, too fake, too much. So I stood up and started taking inventory. It had been so long, I barely remembered what 12-year-old me owned. Turns out the answer was an obscene amount. No wonder Chloe loved stealing from me. Even I had to admit it was enough to make anyone jealous. I swept the jewelry from my vanity into my backpack. If I didn't take them now, she'd cry her way into owning them soon enough. My fingers closed around that gemstone bracelet. The memory hit at once. Chloe threw it straight out the window right in front of me. I leaned over the sill and watched as the car that had come to pick her drove right over the bracelet, crushing it into tiny pieces, her eyes going red, her voice going soft and shaky behind the door.
I'm sorry, sis. I've never had anything this pretty before. I just wanted to look. I didn't hold it right.
Then came the tears. Her crying drew her parents and brother over. They rushed over and pulled her in their arms. That was the first time I'd ever lost my temper and hit someone, and also the first time Dad locked me in solitary confinement. She clung to Mom's leg and cried like she was dying, all while finding time to throw me a smug little face. I pointed at her and shouted the truth.
Annie, do you have any compassion at all? Chloe's been through enough. Why are you bullying her over one stupid bracelet? You've got tons of them.
One stupid bracelet? No. That bracelet was the gift he bought me with the prize money from his first design competition. From that year on, the birthday gifts stopped. The dolls, dresses, jewelry that used to pour into my room like water all changed direction. All because she said one thing.
The girls at school laugh at me. They say I'm skinny, plain, and have no style. Nothing like Annie. She always looks so polished.
It was a lie. Liam knew it was a lie. He was the one helping her turn the class against me. He knew everything. He just never said a word for me. And little by little, my parents started taking her side every single time. By the time I packed everything worth keeping, someone finally knocked on my door. Mom's voice was impossibly gentle.
Annie? Sweetheart, come eat.
I didn't answer. I just opened the door and let her lead me downstairs. The second I stepped in, I saw Chloe sitting in my seat. Dad and Leah were both putting food on her plate.
So what? I eat on the floor?
Everyone froze. Mom's hand tightened around mine.
Of course not. That's on me. I forgot to bring another chair. Maria, get Annie a chair.
Chloe stood up at once, eyes wide and wet.
I'm sorry, sis. I didn't know this was your spot. I can move.
Liam rose and pressed her gently back down. Annie, come on. A seat's a seat. Chloe just got here. Don't scare her. Sit on my left. I'll stay in the middle. Mom and Dad said nothing. They only watched me. That silence said enough. I nearly laughed. They looked like a family acting on stage, and the acting was bad. Taking the chair from the housekeeper, I dragged it to the farthest corner of the table, as far from them as possible. Liam paused mid-motion with his serving spoon. He opened his mouth, closed it again, and said nothing. The meal ended in ugly silence. I was heading upstairs when Dad called me back.
Annie, Chloe's a year younger than you and Liam. You're the older siblings. You should make room for her. She just lost her parents. She's fragile. We're her family now.
That's right. I know you're still adjusting, but she's such a sweet girl. Spend more time together. You'll get close.
They kept shooting each other looks across the table. Neither wanted to say the real part first.
So?
I got bored fast. Mom blinked, caught off guard by my tone. Dad took a sip of red wine and forced a smile.
Chloe just transferred to this school, and she's in poor physical and mental health. We're really worried about her. So, how about you and your brother voluntary drop out of the elite program, transfer to a private school, and attend classes with her? Liam already said yes. We were just waiting on you.
I turned to Liam. He kept his head down, didn't even dare look at me. There it was again. Same script, same faces, same rot underneath. In the last life, they did the very same thing. They demanded Limia and me, who'd already earned strong results in the elite program, transfer to a private school just to keep Chloe company. A year later, Ethan transferred in too, claiming he wanted to take care of me. Then the three of them put on little shows every day.
Bullied Chloe. She's so mean. She did it again.
That was how they isolated me from the whole class. I wasn't about to waste another life playing middle school games for them.
She needs 2 personal servants just to go to school?
Dad dropped his chopsticks.
Annie, what did you just say?
I said if Liam volunteered to babysit her, good for him. Don't drag me into it.
What are you saying? Nobody's asking you to serve her. We just want you girls to bond.
I have zero duty to bond with her. Whoever wants to get close to her can go do the job. My eyes landed on Liam, still sitting there in stunned silence.
Fine, that's settled. You two head to the private school. I keep my spot in the elite program. We won't bother one another anymore.
Then I turned and walked upstairs. Behind me, Chloe broke into loud sobs and the rest of them rushed to comfort her.